How many of you have ever been to a wrestling tournament? Show some hands. All right, all of you. All right, I played several sports in high school: basketball, track, football, baseball. None of them can compare to the difficulty of a wrestling tournament. Wrestling is very time-consuming between the weightlifting 3 days a week you are weightlifting. You have practice every night after school. You have little time to get your homework done, and you have very little time for socializing with your friends. Tournaments can take the entire day. Every Saturday you have a tournament, which can take all day long, up to 12 hours most of the time. And then you have dual meets during the week, possibly 3 nights a week. You have a dual meet, which can take up to 5 hours, give or take an hour. The physical needs. Well, you have to be in very good shape to wrestle a full 6-minute match. You have to utilize your time in the weight room so that you are as strong as your opponent. You have to be mentally prepared for each match. Every wrestler wrestles a little different. You have to be ready for their different technique, different change of style. You got to be ready to counter all of their moves. You need to be prepared to counter their moves with a different move of your own, which is very challenging, to be ready for all of their moves that they could have. Making weight. Many wrestlers struggle to make weight. Many wrestlers cut more weight than they really should. They'll skip meals. They'll run several hours on treadmills, full sweats, just so that they can make weight for their tournament or for their duel the next day. A lot of them will spit into bottles. Not very well liked by teachers or anyone around them, really. They'll do whatever it takes to maintain their desired weight. One of the toughest parts of being a wrestler, I believe, is cutting weight and maintaining the weight. The season is 4 months long. You wrestle a tournament every weekend. You get 40 plus hours a week that you have to be invested in the sport. You have to be fully invested to be able to compete in the sport of wrestling. As for professional, wrestlers are not in it for money because wrestling doesn't pay out professionally. They're in it for pride in the self. A lot of them pride for their country, for the ones that wrestle in the Olympics. A wrestler's love for the sport and desire to win is what gets him through every day of practice and what gets him through training. It's what makes wrestlers so tough. Does anybody have any questions?
What's a dual meet?
A dual meet is where one team will wrestle another team from a different opposing school, and each wrestler will wrestle the other team's wrestler at their weight. Anybody else?
How many different weights is there?
14 in high school, 10 in college.
So why do you think wrestling is harder than basketball?
Because you do not get any teammates to come give you a breather. You do not get water breaks during your match. You have to wrestle your full 6 minutes without any breaks, no timeouts. Anybody else? All
You
right.
think a team sport is harder than an individual sport?
What?
You think a team sport is more difficult than an individual?
No, because you do not have a teammate to back you up. Everything is strictly on you in an individual sport. You have no one else can take blame for anything.
But if you're in a team sport, don't you have to have team bonding? If you don't have good team bonding, wouldn't your team sport be harder?
Wrestlers also have team bonding. They have a team. Is that it? All right. Thanks for watching my speech.